crows represent order, security, safety.
Batman gave up on us. The Bat's not coming back.
Something's up. Eyes everywhere.
Hello, said Alice. Shall we believe the crows will protect us?
Agent Moore, do you copy? Do you copy?
Sophie's missing. I thought you should know.
Hey, Dad.
We're gonna find her.
Then let me help.
Bad idea. Where'd you get this? What happened to staying out of it?
Is there something you'd like to report to your squad?
We ran in with a proper backup.
I do not want her getting in the way.
Curiouser and curiouser.
What do you want?
I need you to send your father a message.
You're all I have left, Kate. And I don't want to lose you too.
Wayne Security. You owe my boss a new door.
Your boss is my cousin.
You don't want to go near that. You were seriously not supposed to know what's down there.
So I have this thing with rolls. I need you to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits a woman.
You're a female Bruce Wayne.
Awesome, hilarious, handsome. They think I'm him. I'm not about to let a man take credit for a woman's work.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nerdy Black Guy with my breakdown trailer for the Batwoman show. Looks pretty good. So I'm gonna run through some of the characters and synopsis, and I'll give you a few of my thoughts. So first off, we have Kate Kane, of course, Batwoman, cousin of Bruce Wayne. In the comics, pretty much her backstory was she was a young girl. Her twin sister, and her mother were all kidnapped. Her father, Jacob Kane, tried to rescue them all, but could only manage to rescue Kate. Unfortunately, he lost Beth, and the mother. Beth is the twin sister. Later on, Kate would go and listen to the military, but would be dishonorably discharged from the military because she was outed as a lesbian to her superior officer. After being outed as a lesbian, she became a socialite on her stepmother's money. She would then go on to be rescued, saved by Batman in an attempted mugging. This would then propel her to go off on a similar journey as Bruce Wayne and train her body and hone her skills to become the Batwoman character as we know her today. She dons the Hebrew colors, red and black, to wage war on crime in Gotham because she's also of Jewish descent. Normally, she's an unwilling participant in the Bat family, but later, she usually comes along and fights alongside the Bat family. So then we also have Jacob Kane. As I mentioned before, is Kate's father. In the comics, he's a colonel in the military, and he's usually the one that helps Kate along with her mission, providing her with classified intel when she needs it. Kind of like her Alfred in this situation. The show seems to have him as the leader of this private security firm for Gotham. In the wake of Batman's disappearance, absence, I'm not sure on whether or not he still has a military background. I assume he does, but that is yet to be seen. All right, and next up we have Sophia Moore, which is Kate's love interest, her roommate, and while she was in military school. But obviously because of the don't ask, don't tell policy, they couldn't be open about it, and she didn't out Sophia when she was outed herself. And in the show, it seems like her being kidnapped by the antagonist of the show, the Alice in Wonderland gang, who I'll talk about later on, is what jumpstarts Kate into becoming the Batwoman character in the show. So then we have Luke Fox. Now, Luke Fox, that name I'm sure sounds familiar. He's the son of Lucius Fox, the CEO and of Wayne Tech, Wayne Industries, Wayne Enterprises, however you want to, however you're familiar with it. In the current comics or comics now today, he's a genius. He's got double degrees in engineering and business. Eventually, he takes up the mantle as Batwing in the comics. After the previous Batwing gave up the mantle. It looks like in the context of this show, at least for right now in season 1, he's going to be the Lucius Fox, the man in the chair for Batwoman. It's yet to be known if he's going to actually take up his mantle as Batwing in the comics, or like in the comics. But that would be a really nice thing to be able to see. Have some more Bat family members in the Batwoman show. Now the main villain, at least of season 1, will be Alice and the Wonderland gang. Now, Alice, who is played by Rachel Skarsten, who also played another DC character, Dinah Land's Black Canary on the Birds of Prey TV show, which is available for streaming on the DC Universe app. Now, in the comics, Alice is, spoiler alert, is found out to be Kate's believed to be dead twin, Beth Kane. Now, whether or not they do this in the show is yet to be seen. I doubt that they'll go that route because it's a little, I don't know, if it's a little too on the nose, a little too obvious, and CW is known for taking risk and changing up the characters a little bit. Like the recent season of Flash, and how Cicada wasn't the normal Cicada. Now in the comics, Alice is similar to the Mad Hatter in regards to her whole MO revolves around Alice from the Alice in Wonderland books, but also in the comics, she claims not to be associated with the Hatter, the Mad Hatter, and the Wonderland gang altogether. This is a major change when it comes to the show. It seems like she's the leader of the Wonderland gang. Side note, fun fact, the Wonderland gang in the comics is actually led by Tweedledee and Tweedledum, which I thought was interesting. As far as the show itself, Batman has seemed to disappear, or as they say in the trailer, given up on Gotham. And now it's it comes down to Kate after her love interest Sophia has been kidnapped by Alice in the Wonderland gang. This is her call to action that causes her to step in and take things and take matters into her own hands. Now, not that the show wouldn't be able to stand alone by itself, but my theory is that Batman didn't purposely give up on Gotham. I believe, Batman has gone on one of his rogue AWOL vacations where, he's, seemingly dead, but is actually, taking time off, or whatever Batman does when he goes on these long, absences. But, However, I do believe he's alive and well, and I figure we will probably see him again, see him on the show at some point, similar to how on Superman does pop up from time to time. But seeing as this is a female-led show, I think mostly it's going to focus around Kate, Batwoman, and her character. I do believe the side story, the B plot, to the whole show will be Kate figuring out what happened to Bruce / Batman. I believe that if this is the side B plot of the show, I don't think that they would divulge that information until the actual show debuts, as to not to take away from the Ruby Rose and her character as Batwoman. But I do believe that Batman will show up at some point, whether it be in flashbacks or in present day. All in all, I look forward to seeing this show. I'm a big DC fan, big Batman fan. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this show brings. It seems like this show is going to be the CW's new Arrow, the replacement for Arrow. It seems like it's got the same action and choreographed. Looks like it. Produced by the same people who made Arrow, Flash, Legends, and Supergirl, and all the same ones, Greg Berlanti and his crew. But I always reserve all judgment until I've seen this final product. So I'm hoping that this show turns out to be good. But let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll be doing breakdown videos for each episode. And we'll see what happens come this fall when it premieres. Thank you guys for watching. Always like, comment, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications.